Good day, everyone. My name is Tamsyn Potts, and I am an admitted attorney and a fiduciary specialist working for Appleton in Cape Town. Today, I'm going to discuss with you a few issues, topics of clauses and information which should not be included in your will. You should never ever put any passwords, usernames, any form of login details in your will. Once you pass away and your will is lodged with the Master's Office, it then becomes a public document, and any member of the public can apply for a copy of your will. Should they do so and access those assets before your executor has even had a chance to, those assets might be stolen from your estate. Secondly, clauses that go against our Constitution or go against public policy are not enforceable under South African law. An example would be one that I've recently seen, where someone wanted to exclude a beneficiary from receiving their bequest if they were to marry someone of the same sex. Now, having an unconstitutional or clause against public policy in your will does not invalidate your whole will. It just invalidates that clause. So the rest of your will be adhered to, but that person in particular will be able to inherit without having to worry about who they marry. Something I see quite often is where people bring in their pensions, provident funds, or annuities into their will. Those are assets which fall outside of your estate and are not dealt with in your will. Those are dealt with by the Pension Funds Act, and you fill out your beneficiary nomination forms with your provider. Fourthly, I highly recommend that you do not include a list of absolutely everything that you own. This can result in an administrative nightmare for both your executor and your family. When every item you have is listed in your will, both the valuation and an heirs receipt needs to be obtained for each asset. There is a document called a letter of wishes, which you sign and can be attached to your will. Here is the best place to list your wishes of where each item you own you would like to go. There's no administrative nightmare, as there's no heirs receipt or valuation needed for those items. As my final point today, I strongly recommend that you do not have more than 2 executors, and you do not nominate an executor who resides overseas. Again, this can create an administrative nightmare, especially when there are disagreements between your executors and there are documents that need to be couriered back and forth overseas to South Africa. It is my strong recommendation that you appoint a professional executor, such as Appleton, to administer your estate. Should you wish to find out more about any of the above mentioned topics, do not hesitate to contact us at www.appleton.com or on our toll-free number 0800 50 60 70. Until next time.